And we're back. The Liberal budget, sorry, not the budget, the platform was leaked last night. Now, the Premier is going to be here live at 1 o'clock talking about what that is. But Jim Wilson, he's a PC MPP for Simcoe-Grey. He already doesn't like it. What do you think about that Liberal platform, Jim?
Well, I think from what we heard from the leaked phone call last night that was intercepted by the media, or leaked to the media by a disgruntled senior Liberal advisor, he's offering no relief for families, and I think nothing to stop waste. Even if he did offer some tax relief, I don't think anyone would believe him. Remember, this is election time. Dalton McGuinty will say anything to get elected. If it's like the 2003 election, right afterwards brings in the health tax. The 2007 election, right after, brings in the HST. No discussion of those taxes during the election. He's going to raise people's taxes. We can guarantee that.
So with a Conservative government, if you guys win in this election, what would you do to bring back relief for families?
Well, relief for families. HST off the hydro bill and home heating particularly helps the seniors and small business. Take smart meter time of use pricing would be optional. That helps small businesses. A lot of small businesses can't turn their lights off or their machines off during the day, and they're paying peak hours all the time they're open.
Yep.
And we can afford that. We'll do it. 10%. 5% savings on the first $75,000 of income. Cut red tape for business to help create jobs by 30%. Do what BC did and set markers to do that. And generally be as friendly to small business as we can. You know, 83% of the jobs in the economy are created by small businesses, 15 employees or less. And Dalton McGuinty has done nothing but penalize them to the point where we've lost 300,000 jobs in the economy. There's nothing in his platform that's a jobs platform, even though I noticed some of the media were calling it that. We don't see anything tangible in it that would lead to jobs. People need money in their pockets. That's what's been missing under Dalton McGuinty. He's been taxing away. Government spending's gone up 77% over the last 8 years. Nobody's paycheck's gone up that much. And we don't have the money in our pockets to buy clothing, to have an optional restaurant meal, to buy a car or something for the kids, even a house. And we need to get money back into people's pockets, and we need to create jobs that way.
What's the Conservative plan for the deficit? I mean, there's a huge debt.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it $14 billion?
Well, we've said we'll fully protect health care. In fact, we're going to spend $6.2 billion more, about the same as the Liberals, over the next 4 years, and another $2 billion on education, including post-secondary education. That's exactly what the Liberals have set out in their last budget, and I think that's what we'll see today when they unveil the platform. But other ministries, this is what Dalton hasn't said. He hasn't said what are other ministries going to do. All other ministries are going to have to find 2 cents on the dollar every year, and that's going to be difficult because we have some ministries like colleges and universities that have been spending 17% every year. On average, his ministry spends 7% a year. So to roll them back 2% a year, his platform says that he's going to get growth overnight from an average of 7% on each ministry overnight to 1%. Now, if we thought previous governments were tough, that's tough. Either that or he's got a huge hole in his platform. The good news from the conversation leaked by the senior Liberals last night, the phone conversation, is they said that it was a ruse, red herring, our $14 billion hole. They actually said, and it was the Alicia Johnson, the Premier's advisor, she said the $14 billion hole in the PC budget is basically just our excuse to say that he, Hudak, is going to go after health and ed. Isn't that horrible?
What's horrible is I don't have more time. Well, Jim Wilson, thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks, Steve.
And we'll see more about your critique of this platform later on. Thank you. It is 15 degrees. It is 12:55, and this is Toronto's Breaking News, CP24. Well, here in Dalton McGuinty is about to release the Liberal election platform. We're going to bring it to you live, coming up next on CP24.